Hey everybody, do you need some fresh ideas to get some more PV every month? Who doesn't? Like, who wouldn't want more PV? Okay, I'm gonna share with you one of the best things I've done for my business yet. I'm Stephanie Warlick and I'm Premier Leader of Team Sunshine Posh, and I'm going to talk about my sample club today. I love doing a sample club. It is really fun for me, and like one of my love languages is gifts, and I feel like I'm gifting 10 of my VIPs a month. I mean, I don't feel like it. I am gifting 10 to 12 of my VIPs every month. So I'm going to talk to you about how I do that. So when I started my sample club, I simply just started by putting a graphic out there. It said, do you love Happy Mail? Do you get subscription boxes like Birchbox or Ipsy? Do you like trying new things before anybody else tries them? If so, then my Perfectly Posh Sample Club is for you. I explained what it was, about how I'm starting this club, and I'm going to be sending out a certain number of samples to only 10 people a month. So I explained there's only 10 spots. I posted this in my VIP group, and I posted it on my Instagram and Facebook. It filled up mostly in my VIP group, because if you watch my VIP group video, I have a pretty awesome VIP group. And so those 10 spots filled up pretty quickly. I ended up the first month sending out 12, allowing 12 people into the sample club. Some people call it Sample of the Month Club. I just call it Sample Club. I ended up accepting 12 because I did have such a great response, and I easily put together 2 more packs of samples. And they were, all the people that said yes were great additions. So I had no problem doing that. But you do, if it's just 5 people a month, you do you. And you do what you can handle. Don't take on more than what you can handle. So the first month, did 12. But I have been down to 10, and I'll tell you why my number went down. There's some good, there's some bad, but the very most important thing to do with your sample club is set guidelines. That is the biggest part of it. There are rules to being in my sample club, and there's got to be rules to being in any sample club. This is not saying that I don't send samples out to other people. Like, I send samples out to people in parties. I send samples out to people who just message me and request them. Hey, I would love to try this. Or if I just randomly make 10 sample packs and put that in my VIP group and say, hey, these 10 sample packs are going out to the first 10 people who comment. My sample club is special. They get samples, and they have rules they have to follow if they want to stay in the sample club. They are getting a little Happy Mail package every month. Now, you might think, well, it sounds kind of harsh, and what would make them want to stay? Well, for the first month, very first month from the very beginning, in my sample pack that I sent out to everybody, I put Godiva chocolate in it. I put little Perfectly Posh headbands. I put nail files, some little goodies like that. Now, let me just say, I did put the chocolate. It was winter when I started it. If it's summer, don't put chocolate in your sample pack. But I wanted them to feel really spoiled and really special and want to stay a part of my sample club. Who doesn't want a cute little package for free every month showing up in their mailbox? I would love one. I would love to be in a sample club. So the rules. First and foremost, they need to agree to these rules, agree to do what you require before you allow them in your sample club. So they have to get the samples, try them within a couple of days. because I ask my sample club girls to please post their review by the 15th of every month. So that means I have to be on my game, and I try to start prepping them like at the end of the month so I can get them out like last day of the month or the first of the month, so they can get them and they have time to review them before the 15th of the month. That just gives them a timeline. They can't just hold on to these samples, and I can't just be guessing when are they going to post the review. So I wanted to give them a date. They have to choose. I've been sending 5 samples, but I thought about going to 4. I don't know. It just depends on the month. 4 or 5 samples. They have to review at least 3 of them, because everybody's not going to love everything, and everybody's not going to have something to say about everything, but they will have something to say about at least 3 of them. So they have to review at least 3 of them. They have to post it. Here's a biggie. They have to post it on their social media, and they have to tag me and tag my Perfectly Posh VIP group. So I had a girl that was so excited to be in my Sample of the Month club. She's in my VIP group. She's ordered from me. We're friends on Facebook. She sent me a text and wanted to be in my Sample of the Month club, and I was more than happy to let her be in my Sample of the Month club. And then when she saw the requirements, she texted me and said, I never post on Facebook. Now, mind you, she was younger, college age. You know, she didn't want to post on Facebook. She loved Posh. She doesn't make posts on Facebook, and that was out of her comfort zone. And she said, I'll give up my spot to somebody else. I don't really use Facebook. I only use Instagram. I would love samples whenever you can send me some, but I don't want to be in the Sample of the Month club. She was very nice about it, which was fine. So that's why you have to put your guidelines up front. Let's see. I send this little card. I made it on Vistaprint. I send it with my samples, and it has the instructions right here on the card. Number 1, try the products and take note about how it smells, feels, and what you liked about it. Number 2, create a review for at least 3 products about your experience using the products and post it on your, in all caps, personal Facebook page, tagging me and my group, Posh with Stephanie Warlick. Use photos. Use personal photos. So on the very first month that I did this, I created my own postcard in a photo editing app and printed them out, and it had pictures of me with products, using them, and I said use photos like the ones above. And then I got on Vistaprint and saw this cute little card, and I didn't put pictures on there. But when I need a refill of these cards, I'll probably pick a different format, and I will probably put another picture or 2 of me on there so they have examples. Some people in my sample club are self-conscious and they never post pictures of themselves, but I've had people post like a picture of the sample like in their hand, like it's only a picture of the sample in their hand. I've had people use Snapchat filters. I've had people make cute collages by finding like the stock graphics of the product and using that. So, and I'm good with that, you know, whatever they're comfortable with. I just want to make sure they use pictures and grab people's attention. Okay. And then lastly, it says, please have your review posted by the 15th of the month. So I created a group chat for my sample club so I can put all my girls in there, and I can send them reminders. I can send them any extra instruction. I send them product information. Some people I've seen that do sample club, they design a new postcard every month. And they're really good at like graphic design, and they add pictures of the product they're sending and a little bit of information about the products. I ain't got time for that. I wish I did, and I wish I was really good at that stuff, but I'm not. Hello, Vistaprint did this for me. And like I said, biggest thing is, you know, don't take on more than you can't handle. Don't take on more than you can handle. Like, only do what you can handle, because then you'll get overwhelmed, and then you won't stick with it, and you won't be consistent, and it doesn't look good, and it's not good for your business. So do what you can do. And so I just had like 150 of these made, so I'm set forever pretty much. And I stick those in my package. So I don't have my little bubble poly mailer, but I use these, and I got these little bags from Amazon. You can use all portal samples if you want, or you can make your own using, you know, the little containers we can get in the portal or Amazon. These are from Amazon, but I also have the black ones from our Perfectly Posh portal. Make your own samples. You can do whatever. You can do a mixture. I think every month, except maybe one, it's been a mixture of my own and portal samples. Sometimes I stick to a theme. Like in the summer months, I did things good for the summer, so I sent out like our sunscreen, our Block It Like It's Hot sunscreen, which everybody loved. And I did send out, let's see, All a Blur, because it's a tightening and it's got some shimmer, perfect for the summer. And I sent out like Schwanky and Soft foot cream, because everybody's wearing flip-flops. So if you see what I mean, like some things are a theme. Anytime we have a seasonal extra launch, the next month sample club will be just the seasonal extra samples. And I usually pay a little bit extra to send everybody a catalog. I had a catalog right here, but I usually pay a little bit extra. So while we're talking about paying a little bit extra, I did a live training on this sample club, and I had multiple people ask me if it was worth it, like spending the money. That's the name of the game with your Perfectly Posh business. You have to invest a little bit, but you're gonna get so much more in return. So people say, is it worth it paying the shipping? Is it worth it? You know, the time. Mostly people are concerned with, is it worth the money? Well, let me tell you what I've gained from my sample club. So after my first month, my PV the next month was around $1,000 mid-month, and that was all from my sample club, maybe minus 1 or 2 orders. $1,000 PV from the girls in my sample club. And then, so to this day, I think I've had 5 people from my sample club join my team. Is it worth it? Yeah, every penny. It is worth it. So especially on the months where you're gonna spend a little bit extra mailing catalogs, but some months I'll just spend 70 cents, because these little clear 4x6 mailers, you can get them on Amazon. If you use all portal samples, so I'll use like my card, and I do have to trim this a little bit to fit in the 4x6. So if you order on Vistaprint, make sure you choose the size 4x6 and don't choose postcard size. I thought postcard size was smaller. It's not, so it doesn't fit in here. So I have to trim just a little bit. You can use tape or glue dots to spread your samples out so they're not all stacked up in one corner. So if you just send 4, like one would fit right there. Imagine one right there. So they're semi-flat, and you put it in here. And then I usually put another little postcard or something over them on this side, because it's clear and I don't want people to see the samples. So I want them to see a pretty postcard and another pretty postcard, like I have my Posh Y I can stick in there. That's 4x6 size, so the samples are covered and they're just seeing these postcards. So, and then you get a non-machinable stamp, 70 cents, and voila. And I put just a plain white label on there to write the address. 70 cents. So if you wanted to do that every month, 70 cents times 10, that's not a lot of money. To look what you could get from your business, the PV, the teammates. So I've gotten really close with my sample club. So that was a reason that my numbers fluctuate. Some people join my team. I've had probably 3 people I've had to take out because if you don't post by the 15th, I don't give chances because my waiting list is long and because I am investing my money in this. So unless it's just like an emergency or something and they message me, but if they don't follow the rules, they're gone. There's no chances. There's no second chances. No second chances in Sample Club. So I wanted to talk about what was on the other side of my Sample Club postcard, and that section is called bonus points. You could probably come up with something cuter than that, but that's just what I'm calling mine for now. It's a really important part to your sample club. It reads, bonus points will get you fun extras in your sample club package. The more points you earn, the better the surprises will be. Here's how to earn bonus points. Place an order with me. Friends you refer place an order with me. Post a creative, eye-catching review so your friends order, or host a party. So let's talk about that for a second. If you remember in the beginning, I said that I put fun little extras my first month, like chocolate and headbands and nail files. Well, I continue to do that for people who earn bonus points. Sometimes it'll be up to like a free product wrapped all cute, depending on what all they did that month for my business. So if they place an order, they're definitely getting a little extra treat from me. And I will put some of this Posh Cash. I made these little cards on Vistaprint. I'll put Posh Cash in their package. I have rewards cards where they collect 5 and send them back to me for a free full-size product. So I have multiple ways to treat them and really make them want to stay in the club. So if their friends place an order because of their amazing review, they're definitely getting treated. I wanted to put on here, post a creative eye-catching review, so the reviews aren't boring, so people actually want to read the reviews and comment and ask questions. And I have some girls getting really creative and I love it. And then host a party. I need hostesses all the time, so that's on there. So that really gets them thinking, I want to earn bonus points. So especially if they've gotten a taste of the little gifts that I put in, they want to keep receiving those. So that's a very important part of my sample club. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some tips. You don't have to do everything that I do. Start out small and work your way up. Just don't get overwhelmed. Do what you can handle. But creating a sample club for your business is a brilliant idea, and it's going to bring you some more PV. Before I go, I wanted to share another little thing about, I said how I created a chat with my sample club girls. So it's on Facebook and we have a little group chat. And like I said, I share product information or reminders or anything. Well, from their reviews, I know which products they're really digging. So if we have a sale on one, I'm going to sometimes I'll message them individually, but if I have multiple girls that really loved one product, then I'm going to put in my group chat that product is on sale. And then so when we had the spring line and a lot of them were selling out, I posted in my sample club because they had just gotten the spring products and they really loved them. Hey girls, if you loved these products, make sure you snag them before they run out, and they would place orders. So things like that. So I'll send little special messages here and there. So I really enjoy having my group chat. I did ask them if they had questions or needed to say anything to me to please respond to me directly and not in the group chat, so not everybody's always getting notifications. So I keep them updated on when their samples went out, because if it's summertime, you don't want samples sitting in the mailbox in the hot, so I ask them to keep an eye on them, and stuff like that. So take these tips and use whichever ones you want, whichever ones you feel comfortable with, whichever ones you love. If you start implementing Sample Club in your business and you are rocking it out, or you have some new and fresh and fun ideas, comment below or contact me on Facebook. I would love to hear how it's going for you, and I love exchanging ideas. So anyway, you guys, good luck. I hope you have fun with it, and see you next time.